Hello everybody, it is December 4th, 2020, and I'm out on the pond today with another motor. This is the same motor I did the last video on in the tank. This is one of my 1960 Evinrude Fisherman 5.5s. This motor was a mess when I got it. If you saw the last video, you know the story on it, but otherwise, I'll give you some background. Bought this on Facebook Marketplace from a guy in Jackson with a broken lower unit. He said it was bent, and it in fact was bent as well as being broken. I ended up having to do a lot of work to this. Basically, I salvaged everything from there up, everything from there down is replacement, other than the transom clamp. So they got new coils, new plug wires, plugs, cleaned the carb and rebuilt it with an ethanol resistant float, new packing washers, new fuel lines, new fuel filter bowl gasket, cleaned the fuel filter, cleaned the points and adjusted those. I lost the high-speed needle and in the mess of tearing apart about 4 parts motors. It got misplaced. I ended up having to make one because I couldn't find it. I'm sure it'll turn up some point, but I made one of those and I made the knob to go on it. I replaced the gear case with one from a 63 Gale-built Sea King. Replaced the shift rod O-ring in that gear case along with the spaghetti seal. Resealed that. Put a new water pump impeller in it. New water tube grommet in the housing. To replace the lower crankshaft seals. New power head base gasket. The shock absorber had sprung on this one, so I compressed that back together and welded that. Running a brass shear pin in the prop now, since the shock absorber is welded. Had to replace the midsection because that was bent, and when I tried to put the lower unit on it, it put the drive shaft off center. So the midsection is white. That came from a 59 Johnson 5.5. Put a new oil line on the power head for the upper main bearing, and I replaced the pull handle with one from a early 50s Johnson. The original light blue Evinrude pull handle was just taped up and it was just a mess. So I got rid of that. Put this on it. I have tank tested it, and I had winterized it, but I got a chance to run it out here on the pond today, so I'll just winterize it again. I'm sure I won't get this out on the lake till next season, but give you a little show on it here on the pond today. A little icy. I went around and broke up about a 1/2 inch crust off the top of the pond. Probably still be a little noisy, but I have primarily open water now, so we'll give it a shot. Let's fire it up and take it for a ride. As you can see, the water pump is doing a nice job, and I'm right on the shore here, so I'm going to show you reverse as we back away from shore. This is a 16-to-1 mix motor, and I am running it on 16-to-1 ethanol free and Pennzoil synthetic TCW3 outboard oil. got the carb in pretty close now. No doubt it'll be needing to be adjusted again when it warms up. It's only about 45 degrees out here now. It's a pretty cold day today. It took a long time for it to warm up. Really nice idle on this. Reversed again. Back into forward. All right, till I can get her out on the lake next season, that'll do it on this one. Till next time, thanks for watching. Keep your prop out of the mud.